My people, low, I mean, on me, I greet you people specially. In fact, you guys are, on I know now, you people are everything to me. Thank you very much. So today, make I read the letter. This letter, plenty. You know, the letter, what I do, not like I read them in order of importance. Now as they come, I read them. So I just picked this one this morning because Naim been done there on top. I say, make I quickly read them. And this one is coming from a man. Oh shit. Dear Aunty Naija, greetings from my family and I. Kudos to all that you and the online community are doing. I have silently followed you, and my wife never misses to watch and listen to you. But I am beginning to wonder if my wife is just listening for listening's sake, as really, I don't know if this is impacting on her. A couple of days ago, my 15-year-old daughter was getting ready for a birthday party with her sibling, and my wife was to drop them off at the party. I didn't like what she was wearing because I felt it was a bit too skimpy, and I also noticed that she had makeup on her face. I told her to go back inside to change and tone down on her appearance. As soon as she walked into the room, my wife descended on me with words. She was like I was too strict, too uptight, and that I need to understand that this girl is turning 16 soon, and that what she is doing is appropriate for her generation. That this is what girls of this generation, young people of these teenagers, this is what they wear, this is how they adorn themselves. That what I call makeup is just lip gloss and a little bit of eye pencil here and there. That it's no big deal. And I'm beginning to wonder, is this the kind of life she wants this child to live? Just so as not, to raise a lot of arguments in the house, I let her win. I decided to write to you so that you can also, share this, my experience. Funniest thing is that my wife talks about you and this program all of the time. I would have believed that she will be the one who will call our daughter to order, who will be the one who to change all of this. But I didn't want to sound like a broken record, because that is how I sound all of the time when I speak against all of these things. My daughter in turn feels that I'm too strict. She calls me a killjoy, that I'm a medieval man. I have accepted, but all I do is pray. I don't know if it's because in my generation, we didn't dress like this. I don't know if I'm being too old-fashioned, but I just had to say this. And I know that my wife will listen and watch this. So maybe she will hear from you and somehow find a balance in all of this. Thank you very much. This is Mr. Diminas. Mr. Diminas, thank you for writing us. I'm very happy that a man is writing this letter, and I'm also happy that a man, is saying it from the angle where I would have expected, not necessarily a mother, because it takes both mother and father to raise children. It's not solely the wife thing. You have done well. So I say kudos to you for, being a good father and looking out for your family. But this thing I want to say is, don't be forceful about it. It's a conversation. It's an ongoing conversation. Like, the girl is turning 16, so I'm sure she wants to do what she sees her teenage friends do. I know at that age they always want to explore with makeup here and there, want to explore with wigs, weave on, and all of that. What I always advise is have a talk, because once they begin to the minute they turn teenagers, when they say recalcitrant teenagers, they can be very difficult. So what we do at that point, you don't necessarily have to scold. You reach a compromise. You speak to them. You become that voice of reasoning. You always let them see reasons with you and pray, because there's really there's really not so much you can do. You will say once they get out there, very soon, I'm sure, I don't know what class she is, she will get into university, she will live a life. But for any good parent there, you know that what you do, you hand your children the blocks of life. When you hand them the right blocks, they'll be able to build right castles. When the foundation is faulty, that's when you have a problem. You also need to have a conversation with your wife. Both of you need to be on the same page. But please don't be rigid. Don't be rigid. She's turning 16 soon. So before you know it, she will want to, do her thing her way. Let her see reasons. Okay, that's what I have to say here. What else? I think that's basically what it is. Just allow her explore, but be the voice of reason. Guide her. Thank you very much. I appreciate this letter. And to everyone out there, please, so let us join hands together. Me too. I'm trying not to be rigid. Someone has actually, I didn't even, maybe one day I'm going to read that letter. Someone sent a letter to me personally that she's not asking me to read it, but that she's telling me that I'm too rigid. That I should try to be flexible, that the world is not like that, or that maybe my time was different, that things are changing, the world is changing, that I need to understand this and take it from that angle. So I'm also trying not to be rigid, but also in the fact that I'm not trying to be rigid, that does not mean I will keep quiet. You know me, I will not keep quiet. If I think it's wrong, I will call it out, regardless of how you see it. Because what we're trying to do is to make sure that we instill law and order. We bring back moral virtue to this world. That is it. Thank you very much. I appreciate every one of us. Thank you.